Hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Casado Riboletto, and I work for TNO, the neighborhood organization. We are here today in Canada. This country is large, with 10 million square kilometers. Canada has many different landscapes, including mountains, prairies, forests, grasslands, and the Arctic. There are 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada. The capital of Canada is Ottawa, located in the province of Ontario. We acknowledge that there are 46 treaties and other agreements that cover the territory now called Ontario. We are thankful to be able to work and live in these territories. If you are watching this, you're about to start a new journey as a temporary foreign worker, or you're currently in Ontario as a temporary foreign worker. We've prepared this short video to help you understand your rights and responsibilities in your workplace and community. We currently find ourselves in the province of Ontario. This is one of the largest provinces in Canada. As a temporary foreign worker in the province, you might find yourself in various communities in the province. Some popular cities and towns where you might find yourself are Leamington, Simcoe, Niagara, London, Sarnia, Toronto, Newmarket, Oshawa, Newcastle, Belleville, Ottawa, Manotick, Huntsville, Thunder Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, Sudbury, North Bay, and many others in between. So, all of you are here through the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, or TFWP for short. This program is designed to allow Canadian employers to hire foreign nationals to fill labor and skill shortages. Your legal status here generally falls under a specific work permit tied to the job and employer who extended the offer to you. It's crucial to understand the conditions of your work permit, such as where you can work, how long you can stay, and what steps you must take to renew or change your status. Failing to comply with these conditions could jeopardize your ability to stay in Canada. Now, there are different streams under the Temporary Foreign Worker Program. Some of you might be here under the Seasonal Agricultural Workers Program. This stream is generally for workers coming to Canada to work in agricultural roles for a specific period, usually when local labor is insufficient. Others could be part of the low-wage stream, typically involving longer-term employment in various sectors, including but not limited to agriculture. Some of you might be here with an open work permit, allowing for greater job flexibility, or the Mobilité Francophone program, aimed at French-speaking skilled workers wanting to work outside of Quebec. It is imperative that you adhere to the conditions of your work permit to ensure your stay remains lawful and that you maintain your eligibility for potential future work opportunities in Canada. Welcome to your new community. Across Ontario, there are organizations and services available to support you throughout your stay. In terms of health support services, you can access health services using your Ontario Health Card, which is covered by OHIP. This card will help you access health services in places like hospitals, walk-in health clinic, community health centers, and telehealth services in Ontario. In the case of health emergencies, call 911. For more information on 911 services, see our Calling 911 video. Now let's talk about accommodations. There are different types of accommodations available to temporary foreign workers in Ontario. Some workers are provided accommodation through their employers. Others may seek their own accommodations, such as renting a room or apartment, which often comes attached with signing a rental agreement or a lease. Some leases are short, medium, or longer term in nature. We generally advise clients to understand your rental agreement, respect community rules, and communicate effectively with your employer or landlord regarding the use of your accommodation. This will help make your stay comfortable. Finally, eligible temporary foreign workers who find themselves in emergency situations and who require emergency housing are invited to stay at a safe house or other accommodations in Ontario. Emergency housing and other related services, including food, clothing, transportation, etc., is a short-term solution. During this time, we work collaboratively with other organizations to support the individual. If you have any questions or concerns about your accommodations, there are organizations available to support you. Transportation options will vary depending on the community you find yourself. Common transportation options in Ontario include public transportation, like buses and subways, and also include taxis, Uber, cycling, and walking. Now let's talk about driving. If you are considering driving a car in Ontario, you'll need a valid driver's license. In Ontario, the Ministry of Transportation is your go-to source for all driving-related queries. You can reach them at 1-800-387-3445. For temporary foreign workers, you might wonder if your foreign driver's license is valid here. The Ministry of Transportation can guide you on whether your foreign license can be used and for how long, and if an international driving permit is required in addition to your foreign driver's license. Remember, driving without a valid license, vehicle registration, or insurance in Canada is a serious offense and could lead to legal repercussions. It's crucial to verify these details with the Ministry of Transportation before getting behind the wheel. So, before you decide to drive, make sure you check with the MTO regarding your eligibility to drive legally in Ontario. Next, we're going to discuss a very important topic. employment rights, and responsibilities. Let's start with your rights. When you begin your employment here in Ontario, you should receive a written contract. This document should outline important details like your job duties, work hours, and the wage you'll be receiving. Take note, as of October 1st, 2023, the minimum wage in Ontario will be increased to $16.55 per hour. Make sure your wage meets or exceeds this rate. These provisions are essential, and you should be well versed with them to protect your interest. Now, let's talk about responsibilities. Remember, rights and responsibilities go hand in hand. First and foremost, make sure you understand and comply with your employment agreement and contracts. Read them carefully. Seek clarification on any terms you don't understand. You also have the responsibility to comply with the laws of Canada. This includes not just employment laws, but other legal guidelines as well, such as the Highway Traffic Act and knowing the rules if you're going to be driving, the Criminal Code of Canada, and being aware of activities that are criminal offenses, municipal laws and regulations. These might include bylaws regarding public behavior, waste disposal, and other local issues. If you find that your employment conditions are not being met, or if you're unsure about any of your responsibilities, there are resources and organizations that can help, including us at TNO, the neighborhood organization. We're here to support you every step of the way. For temporary foreign workers in Ontario, there are benefits available for you. As a TFW, you're included in the Canada Pension Plan. The Canada Pension Plan, CPP, retirement pension, is a monthly taxable benefit that replaces part of your income when you retire. If you qualify, you'll receive the CPP retirement pension for the rest of your life. To qualify, you must be at least 60 years old, have made at least one valid contribution to the CPP. You're also eligible to receive support from the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, or WSIB for short. This provides wage loss benefits, medical coverage, and support to help people get back to work after a workplace-related injury or illness. Finally, temporary foreign workers may also be eligible for parental benefits through employment insurance program. If you or your spouse have had a baby in the last year, please reach out to us to determine your eligibility for this program. If you have any questions about the Canada Pension Plan, please call 1-800-277-9914. If you have any questions about WSIB, call 1-800-387-0750. If you have any questions about parental benefits under employment insurance, call 1-800-206-7218. If you need any support with these matters, feel free to contact us, TNO, the neighborhood organization, at 1-855-421-3054. Your safety is crucial. Always use required safety gear and follow safety rules at your workplace. If an accident happens, report it immediately. You also have the right to refuse unsafe work. It's your right to work in a safe environment. If you have concerns about your occupational health and safety, there are services, programs, and organizations available to support you. Our partner, Occupational Health Clinics for Ontario Workers Incorporated, provides information and workshop support to temporary foreign workers, employers, and community partners on topics related to occupational health and safety. They are here to serve you. Let's now talk about identification cards, which are crucial during your time here in Ontario. Carrying the right IDs can ease many processes, whether it's healthcare, employment, or driving. Number 1, the Ontario Health Card, or OHIP card. If you're eligible, you should apply for the Ontario Health Insurance Plan, commonly known as OHIP. This card allows you to access healthcare services in Ontario. With this card, you can get medical care in hospitals, clinics, and other healthcare institutions. Number 2, Social Insurance Number, or SIN for short. This is another vital piece of identification. You'll need a SIN for employment, to open a bank account, and for government programs and benefits. Now let me stress this. Keep your SIN number extremely confidential. Your SIN can be used to commit fraud or to scam you, potentially affecting your financial status and legal standing. Next is your driver's license. If you plan to drive in Ontario, a valid driver's license is essential. For those with a foreign driver's license, please check with the Ministry of Transportation at 1-800-387-3445 about its usability and the conditions for obtaining an Ontario driver's license. Remember, you need a valid license, registration, and insurance to drive legally here in Ontario. Finally, the private health insurance card. Some of you might have private health insurance. Always keep this card handy, especially when visiting health institutions like hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, as it may provide additional coverage not offered by OHIP. In summary, these identification cards are your key to accessing various essential services in Ontario. Always keep them safe and updated. If you lose any of your IDs or have questions about how to obtain them, don't hesitate to reach out to us for support. Next, let's discuss an essential tool for your success here in Ontario: English proficiency. Learning English not only helps you communicate better in the workplace, but also enriches your overall experience living in Canada. And the good news is there are plenty of resources available to help you improve your English and your community in Ontario. Many communities offer in-person conversation circles where you can practice speaking English. These sessions vary from community to community, but often include a mix of languages, instruction, and casual conversation. It's a great way to meet people and improve your skills. Online English classes. Through our partnerships with TNO and other organizations, we offer online classes accessible to workers across Ontario. These courses are designed to be flexible and accommodate your work schedule. If you're interested in any of these opportunities, please contact us. We can guide you to the resources most appropriate for your needs and the community resources available to you. Improving your English can open doors to new opportunities and make your time in Canada more rewarding. So take advantage of these resources and invest in your language skills today. In conclusion, always remember that you are an essential part of our community here in Ontario. You have rights and you also have responsibilities. If you ever have any questions, concerns, or need any kind of support, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are committed to helping you navigate through your journey here. Welcome to Ontario. We look forward to contributing to your successful experience in our province.
Welcome to Ontario.